Welcome to Healthy Universe with Dr. Ahmed Rushdi. Today's topic is heat waves. The temperature around the country is very high these days, and we should know how to keep ourselves healthy during this summer. I would like to discuss some health conditions which are related to heat waves. Number one, as you all know, dehydration. Dehydration is very common during summer. That is by far the most common condition which you should know. How you could prevent dehydration is a simple strategy. You need to keep yourself hydrated. How much liquid you need? I have mentioned that in my previous videos. You need at least 30 to 35 ml per kg body weight of fluids per day. This is the general recommendation. If you are a person who is 60 kg, your recommendation is around 2.1 liters. However, it is better to take an additional 500 to 1 liter of fluids during these days to prevent dehydration. The objective evidence of your dehydration is your excessive sweating and dark colored urine. The second most common condition is heat cramps. Heat cramps are mostly seen in people engaged in sports, especially school children, athletes, football players, cricketers, and cyclists. In heat cramps, it is more important to take electrolyte-rich fluids, not just water. You need to make sure if you are engaging in sports, you need to balance the electrolytes, and you can make your electrolyte drink at home, which I will tell you in another video how you can make your own electrolyte drink. The third condition is heat exhaustion. Heat exhaustion is a severe condition which can lead to a heat stroke. In heat exhaustion, you are excessively sweating, you are nauseated, you can vomit, you can be a little bit confused. In this condition, you need to make sure that you cool yourself and you go to a shady area, drink enough water, put a wet towel over you, and make sure you reduce your core temperature before you go into a heat stroke, which is a medical emergency. In heat stroke, the body temperature, the core body temperature can go up to 40 degrees Celsius and more. This is a medical emergency. Even if you call an ambulance, before the ambulance arrives, you make sure that you keep the patient under a shady area. You can use cool water packs in the neck, armpits, and groins, and even you can immerse the person in cold water if you have facilities. Heat stroke needs immediate medical attention and it should be prevented. If you have the earliest signs such as dehydration, heat exhaustion, you need to stop your sports and you need to go to your resting place and you need to hydrate yourself. This is the most important thing that you should do if you become exhausted. Now we need to know who are more vulnerable to get these conditions. People who are having chronic diseases are at a higher risk, especially cardiovascular conditions and kidney diseases. People who are having kidney diseases, they already have an excretory issue. Therefore, they can go into acute kidney injury, which needs vigorous fluid resuscitation. Even the people with respiratory conditions are at a higher risk because of the heat-related air pollution due to ozone layer damage. This can cause breathlessness and again the symptoms related to all other conditions which I mentioned. The other group of people are the children, young children, and children who have disabilities and the elderly population. They are more vulnerable to become dehydrated. Therefore, it is very important to keep an eye on your surroundings, your neighbors, and who are living alone. And also people who are on diuretics, people who are on a lot of medications, it is very important to make sure that their hydration is maintained. I would like to give you some strategies to overcome these heat waves. Number one, and the most important thing, is keep yourself hydrated. Make sure that you are not excessively sweating or that your urine color is dark. If these two symptoms are there, make sure you drink more fluids and eat more fruits and vegetables during this season. People who are engaged in sports, in addition to your liquids, make sure you eat enough fruits and make sure that you have an electrolyte drink. Let's enjoy the summer, but make sure that you are hydrated. Thank you very much. Dr. Ahmed Rushdi, Healthy Universe.